Yeah, so this application is called as NewArc, NEWARC.ai. So it does a few things, all right. So basically, it also does this. It gives you from sketch to the garment very easily. Okay, then it does the same for all the accessories and products. So this is the best feature that I liked about it. It is also saying that you can put in your sketch and make a 3D render of that particular garment, and then you can make changes into that, right? So that is also, and it is also generally a paid application where it is $9 a month for 7,200 generations, okay, which is a lot, okay. And then you do sketch to image. That is the feature that's available to you, all right, for the smallest. Then you have more features where you have image editing and all of that, material preferences and patterns, and all of these also can be brought in. And then as if you take the enterprise, it is a different thing. So what we have here is this one, and that's also available for free for some time. So get started for free. You have some credit system here also. You can click on get started for free, and you get it will take you to a new page, okay. And then you can create a project. Basically, you can create a project name, like let's say cohort. Yeah, so I go here, and it gives you a whole set of links to how to work with NewArc.ai. Okay, I will show you some of these. Okay, so basically you have a model called as NewArc V3. Oh, that is okay. One second, my associating screens are not showing, so I'll share my whole screen instead. Yeah, this one. So you have the NewArc V3 version, okay, and you can input an image, drag and drop an image, or choose a file, okay. So that's that. Let's take this one and describe what you have in your input, basically. So now I can go for silk tulle fabric with pink and red gradient. Embroidery detail on the bust. For ball, okay. Let's see, and then there is material reference. You can choose an image from material that you want. So what do I give? Let's see, let's bring in stuff and see what it does, okay. Mask area. So when as soon as you bring in the material, it will ask you mask areas wherever you want to apply that. So I want to, yeah, so I want to apply on this section, this particular. All AI hallucinates, so sometimes it gives you an option to, yeah. So there is shortcuts, like, so B is for brush, E is for eraser. So let's say I want to erase, so E, yeah, this is the extra part, right? So I'll erase. Then G is for bucket. So basically, if you want to, if you just like covering outside and then you want to fill the whole thing, is for G, right? X is for toggle brush or eraser. Between brush and eraser, if I can do that, yeah. So I'll just erase this part. Yeah, and save mask. So it's come here. So we have given one photo reference. We have written the prompt. Okay, intensity should be high of this. Okay, we'll see. Now, okay, so there must be a negative prompt also somewhere. No. So you can click on and off if you want to use colors from your input. So if you want to use black color from your input, you can on and off. But I don't want it because I have already put here the pink and red gradient garment. So I don't want color from here. If you want, you can select it from your input or not. I'll leave it off. Creativity level means, if it creativity level is 0, that means it will be creating accurately what you want it to create, okay? Or else if you want it to bring its own iterations, you can do towards the 10. So I'll do it 1. I'll make it go some changes on its own, and then you can go for number of images, 1, 4 or 8. Now you have number of images left, so it gives you credits. Yeah, you can do 10 images right now. So I will be careful and let me go with 1, or let's go with 4, no problem. So it will have eaten 4 from it, so 6 will only be left for me. You can go to advanced settings. There you can write negative prompt. I don't want the flowers on the side, okay? So I have to write ignore flowers on the side. You can choose the resolution of image that you want, if you want it for Instagram. And right now the size is defined by this, but if you are creating your own, you can choose the resolution on your own. Right now it is taking 117 and all of this because it is taking its resolution. So that these are the features that you can actually apply your what style you want, photo or render or clay render or however, okay? So I'll go with photo, and then we will generate and see how it comes. I have given 4 images, so something should work. This was the input image, this was the material reference, and the images are generating. Your time may be longer or smaller based on your capabilities, computer capabilities. Yeah, so I mean the prompt was silk tulle fabric with pink and red gradient. Okay, embroidered detail on the bust, really puffed gown for ball. So yeah, I mean, but it has not ignored the white flowers, right? So we can try and, so whichever one you like, the side flowers it has not ignored. It has taken it as a background. So whichever one you like, you can download, and then we can probably take it outside and remove these because the negative prompting isn't working here, or you can go to the edit image. So now I'll go to the edit image. I want mask. I can go with the mask, right? Again, so the selected image can be done like this is the mask and this is the mask, right? And what have you selected? Flowers. How to modify? Remove. Nothing. Change. Let's see. One more image gone. Yeah, it's not able to do this. It's made it lighter, but it's not able to completely remove it. I would say take it outside. If you're convinced with this much, take it outside and you can go for there are erasers there, right? So it won't erase here. It will erase. Eraser here is only for the mask eraser. So if I create a mask and then I want to erase it, I can erase it, but it is not working with it. So yeah, you can create garments and additional element like this, you can make it go out from outside. Try it and see what you can do with this or not. You have, I think, 10-12 images each person. So what have I done here, guys, is one more feature here, which is adding patterns. So when I click on patterns, I will be able to create patterns here. What I have done is I have clicked on the pattern, and then I'm masking the whole thing. Okay, however I want to create patterns here. And now I can put this motif which um, Jyoti had used, right? So now I can work with this particular print, okay? And you can rotate the print however you want to. You can scale it up and down, and this is the the best way it can take the print. You can use eraser and mask wherever you want to apply. It is not as neat as the F word, but you can try like this.
Sonia, we need to give the Gmail ID password, the same password which we are using for Gmail, or we should need to create a strong password, another
No,
one.
no, no. You can use whichever one you want to. Simple. Keep it
Okay.
simple. It's asking you to log in and all that. Hmm.
Like we have to try for a free demo, no? That's how
Yeah.
we. Then it's asking to log in.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.